I think before then we're going to have a very, very big announcement to make, like as big as it gets, and I won't tell you on what.
So the clock is ticking for Netanyahu. The clock is ticking for Netanyahu regime. They may have to negotiate as well now, because right now this Pakistan and India, I mean, there were very dark intelligences behind starting this war. In April, Pakistan issued a fatwa to all Muslim states to join jihad against Israel on Gaza, right? And they had the policy of Israel first, Israel first. Trump is now saying, no, enough of this. In the Indo-Pak theater. This is the global theater.
It reminds us of the 30s. It's exactly that moment. And you see conflicts popping up everywhere, and you may be following what happened between India and Pakistan only recently.
And Pakistan should keep their focus on Gaza. All Muslim states have to keep their focus on Gaza. So Donald Trump is about to make a huge announcement, I believe, on Gaza on or before Monday.
We're going to UAE and Qatar, and that'll be, I guess, Monday night. Some of you are coming with us. I think before then we're going to have a very, very big announcement to make, like as big as it gets, and I won't tell you on what, but it's going to, and it's very positive. I'd tell you if it was negative or positive. I can't keep that out. It is really, really positive.
So this is after, United States has succeeded in a ceasefire with Yemen, and also recently there has been a ceasefire between Pakistan and India. So this entire global theater in which the ceasefires are now rapidly going around in each region, there is a backdrop to all of this. The backdrop is that Netanyahu was trying to influence the CIA intelligence and Donald Trump didn't like it. And it seems as if Trump administration is slowly moving away from the Netanyahu regime, because in the ceasefire in Yemen, the Trump administration didn't tell Netanyahu. And Huckabee actually, depicted that, he angrily told the Israeli government that it's none of your business. United States of America doesn't have to ask Israel to make a deal with Yemen. And also in Pakistan and India, it's similar. Trump, now officially posted that Pakistan and India should move on towards a ceasefire. So now, I believe on Monday, the Gaza ceasefire may be announced by United States of America. So I believe in CIA intelligence, there are two sides to this. Do you recall, all the many US presidents, and they had the policy of Israel first, Israel first. Trump is now saying, no, enough of this. It will be America first for Donald Trump, not Israel first, because Israel will ultimately influence America to take a dictatorial tone against America. So Trump administration is slowly moving away. Not just Trump administration, even the highest intelligences of America may move away from Israel, which is a very good sign. So the clock is ticking for Netanyahu. The clock is ticking for Netanyahu regime. They may have to negotiate as well now, and or they'll be forced to negotiate, because I don't think Israel will have many options after this. Saudi Arabia has also stick to this, that the Gaza rebuilding will take place according to our plan. The Palestinian president Mahmoud Abbas, he has recently called out Hamas to release all hostages and surrender their weapons to the PLO. So I think the world may move towards a better situation now, a better sustainable position, and all it needed was for the Trump administration to move away from the Israeli regime, the Netanyahu regime. But still, there are big influencers in the US Parliament, in the US Congress, in the CIA intelligence, because right now this Pakistan and India, I mean, there were very dark intelligences behind starting this war. In April, Pakistan issued a fatwa to all Muslim states to join jihad against Israel on Gaza, right? So after that, this entire, Pahalgam drama took place. This was to tone down Pakistan. So that's why I tell Pakistan as well that don't celebrate too much against India, because the real war is with Israel. The real war was with Israel on Gaza and West Bank and East Jerusalem. So that's the real war to focus upon. This is a global theater in which you have just witnessed a glimpse in the Indo-Pak theater. This is a global theater.
The international order we built together after the horrors of the Second World War no longer exists. We are seeing the new order that relies on power. It reminds us of the 30s. It's exactly that moment. And you see conflicts popping up everywhere, and you may be following what happened between India and Pakistan only recently, and our inability to resolve any issues. In fact, now it is primarily the rule of the jungle.
And Israel, Netanyahu deliberately moved this war into the Indo-Pak region to tone down Pakistan against Israel. So this is the backdrop, and Pakistan should keep their focus on Gaza. All Muslim states have to keep their focus on Gaza. That's what Netanyahu fears. That's what Israel fears. And also, I would like to add that India also needs a change in stance, because India has listened more towards, when this entire Pakistan-India war was taking place, it was a test for India to listen more towards Netanyahu or to Donald Trump. And I think the Indian government listened more towards Netanyahu. There were very dark intelligences in this, by the way. RAW leaked a document, which is a good sign, by the way, from India. I must say that. People working there, they leaked this document. In this document, the entire plan was elaborated of the, Pahalgam incident, and how after Pahalgam incident, everything was laid out, how to, blame it on Pakistan and then start a war and then blowing each city of Pakistan. Really dark plans behind this, really dark. And the plans were actually to, this area would be even worse than a worse war than Ukraine, Russia, even Gaza. These were the dark plans in the raw intelligence, which I believe must have been shared by the CIA intelligence, and the CIA intelligence must have had fingerprints of Israel as well. So it's a good sign that the Trump administration has called out Netanyahu regime, and now they are slowly moving away. Trump also, recently fired Mike Waltz. Mike Waltz on leaking some information, and so I sense something good. The Palestinians, Hamas, should also consider afterwards, after Monday announcement, to probably release all hostages and surrender to PLO probably, and move towards a peaceful negotiation. With that, Assalamu alaikum.